Hi everyone, it's Tuesday and the FTSE 100 in the green again, up just over 0.5% earlier at 7,210. Now, oil giant BP had full-time results out today. It's my stock in focus. Earnings fell for the second year in a row and profits for the year fell to $2.6 billion. That's the lowest level for 10 years. Now, the numbers missed forecasts and show just how badly affected the oil industry has been by the oil glut we've seen and the subsequent price falls. Now, looking closer, the firm made a $542 million loss in its upstream division. That's the oil and gas production side of the business. Downstream, that's the refining and trading part of the company, saw profits fall as well by a quarter to $5.6 billion. The shares are down today, about 2.5% at £4.64 so far, but BP is growing again. It's spending. It's been investing in new energy operations in places like Egypt, Azerbaijan, Abu Dhabi, Mauritania and Senegal. Now, for investors who own shares in BP, the dividend remained unchanged for the last quarter, 10 cents. So that means 40 cents for the full year when you bring all the other ones into account, or 32 pence if you want to put it in British currency. Now, that's almost 7% yield on the current share price. Clearly, BP trying to keep investors patient and happy. Also, if you bought the shares when I mentioned them last year, that was on March the 16th last year, you'd be sitting on a 30% gain. Not bad, even given today's small fall. Big boss time and Mario Draghi, he's the big chief at the European Central Bank in my spotlight today because he's been saying that countries that are in the Eurozone, so those that have the euro as their national currency, can't ever go back to their old currencies. So no going back to the Drachma or the Deutschmark or the franc. Now, he insists it's the law and it's part of the treaty on joining. But you know what? I'm not so sure. Here's a photo I took in a French supermarket back in December. Now, you can clearly see that the prices are given in euros, but they're also still given in French francs. It's been 15 years now since the euro was introduced. Okay, people will say, oh, it's for the older generation who still think in francs, but I'm not really going to buy that. At the very least, it shows a level of disrespect towards the older generation. Most French pensioners I know are very aware of what the value of a euro is, especially after all this time. Now, Mr. Draghi was responding to far-right French presidential candidate Marine Le Pen, who said she'll take France out of the euro if she wins the presidential election. Also, Italy's far right saying it favours a referendum on EU membership if it were to win an election in Italy. One thing I know for sure, it's going to be a very hectic spring in Europe on the political front. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Please do share, subscribe and follow me on Twitter.